Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Lawliet versus Infi. Infi spawning as the random human player over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map, going up against Lawliet, who is spawning as the yellow human over here on the top right. My second game to cast today. Hopefully this will be very entertaining. Human versus human mirror match, something you don't get to see very often, as a lot of players generally try to avoid the human mirror match, not liking how it breaks down, what it breaks down into. I know, like, so often goes into night elf, or players try to choose another race. And well, what we have here is Infi, who chose random and got human. So it is going to be human versus human in this matchup. And, well, I've said this before, it often goes into footmen, into spellbreakers, spellbreakers into knights, knights into griffins. Now, sometimes you will end up building the counter to your opponent's counter, to your counter, so you might often see spellbreakers, griffins working together as well, and sometimes just completely skip knights on one side, as your griffins are hopefully dealing with your opponent's knights. With all of that said and done, we are going up as a blood mage first. All right, Infi going blood mage first in a human mirror match, going up against the Mountain King, and this is part of WGL 2020, the Pro Division. And the fact that we're seeing an unusual and unorthodox strategy coming in from Infi in such a high-level tournament should be extremely entertaining. It's Infi. It's even we say it's Infi, and Infi is just so good at so many of the races, but at the same time, I'm trying to extrapolate what Infi is really trying to do here. Footman now going to go ahead and back away. Mountain King, Blood Mage are all back out here. Footman now going to back up. Oh, too bad this isn't like what Breath of the Wild, where you can have one creep actually fight another creep. If you position it all very, very well. All right, Blood Mage going to go and try and finish off some of those units here. Forest Troll Trapper, two of them completely taken out of the fight already, trying to minimize that damage. And that damage is actually rather high once you consider, well, 21 to 25 damage and completely shut down for the entire time of the fight. Think of it actually as a long-term hex that cost very little mana. Blood Mage sitting at level 2 right now, getting in a couple of banishes right there. Perhaps going to finish up, pick up a Tome of Strength as a footman of Lawliet scouts out and sees what is going on. Mountain King going to finish off the pick up a Tome of Intelligence there. Forest Troll Shadow Priest has been picked up. Militia now retreating all the way back, as we're looking at both sides just doing a lot of creeping. Devotion Aura compared to Rune Bracers. A little bit interesting choice. If the Blood Mage had the Rune Bracers, it would greatly reduce the amount of damage he would take from Stormbolts. That might actually work, but Blood Mage first with Siphon Mana. How do you siphon mana from a Mountain King who was just going to absolutely Stormbolt you the second you start trying to siphon his mana? That is the question there. Siphon mana from that Blood Mage. Yep, there you go, trying to get topped off all nice and ready once more. I was actually surprised that we didn't see a banish first. You can banish that Ogre Magi first and then siphon the mana, thereby taking him out of the fight long enough to where, well, there you go, gonna end up getting finished off. Ring of Protection +3 for that Blood Mage. Come on, pick it up. There you go. Off on the other side, Mountain King gonna finish off that Ogre Magi. Mountain King also picking up Claws of Attack +6 in addition to that Ring of Protection +3. Both sides gonna fight their way through. Stormbolt catching a footman out of position. Stormbolt follow-up bash. Down that footman goes. We should be seeing techs to tier 2 coming in from one of the players. No one teching the tier 2. Perhaps both sides are actually going to go for an expansion. That would actually be quite interesting, as we are looking at a Wand of Illusion going to come around the corner and catch sight of the army here. Well, Blood Mage still doing just a bit of scouting. Blood Mage is sitting at level 3, going to continue to try and clear out some of these creep camps, as well. Blood Mage keeping track of all of the units, sees that his opponent is going to perhaps try and creep jack him as he retreats all the way back home. One scout tower not yet upgrading to an arcane tower as of yet. Blood Mage, are we going to see a siphon mana? There is a Stormbolt onto the Blood Mage. Mountain King trying to back away. Footman now continuing to engage. There's that siphon mana as we see that the Blood Mage lost a little bit of mana here. Are we going to see a Stormbolt onto the Blood Mage again? Yes, we are. And Infi getting a little bit too cute, perhaps. Now goes for the banish himself. Stormbolt. Once he banished himself, the Blood Mage thinking, you know what, I can just completely avoid all of this physical damage. But Lawliet says no, I can still Stormbolt you, and that is quite a lot of damage indeed. Forest Troll Shadow Priest should really be trying to heal up this Mountain King right now. Mountain King is completely out. Blood Mage showing up to the party here. No real healing going on. Mountain King now trying to retreat back. A lot of peasants lost as that Mountain King is sitting at 3.5. Overall level is about the same. Blood Mage needs to find a way to get healed back up, and this could potentially be a problem. He banished himself. Stormbolt could be coming across. There goes onto the Blood Mage. Blood Mage could be in trouble. Are we going to see a bash? Down goes the Blood Mage. Level 4 now on the Mountain King. And that Mountain King is king right now, as any units lost or in this trade right now going to be more beneficial for Lawliet. Infi retreating, Infi, well, needing to resurrect his own hero. There is that hero now resurrected back out onto the field. Mountain King does have Boots of Speed. He's not going to be able to get enough mana. There's a bash onto the Forest Troll Berserker, as one more hit should finish it off. I believe that's going to go ahead and do exactly that. Mountain King, well, still low on mana. If he had enough mana for a Stormbolt, he might have perhaps backed up already. So far, Lawliet really punishing Infi for trying to go Blood Mage first. And yeah, that was my question. How do you siphon mana from a Mountain King? Once you get within range of the Mountain King, he's just going to Stormbolt you and then put you at risk. All right, there goes a Stormbolt onto an illusion, though. Poof, there it's gone. Definitely a lot of blood coming out of that mage. Yep, definitely the case right there. As the Blood Mage, well, still wandering around once again. Tech to tier 2 not yet started. Meanwhile, Lawliet is already about 40% of that way done. Mountain King may be forced to back up here. Scroll of Regeneration. Mountain King going to try and fight its way through, try to get somewhere. We see a little bit of a lucky bash onto a Footman here as those units are trying to back away. What is going on? Mountain King being forced to retreat back again. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, and the Footman are all engaging, and this is a little bit of a lost Lawliet. Lawliet is trying to make something happen here, but fighting in your opponent's base is generally not the way to go about it. We may end up seeing a Forest Troll Shadow Priest or a Forest Troll Berserker getting lost during this over-engagement here, as this Footman now down to 129 hit points. All right, what is going on? Ogre Mauler trying to be hired up by, well, there goes a Stormbolt right there, a little bit out of mana. Mountain King going after that Blood Mage. Blood Mage down to 200 hit points as it does level up. There's that banish right now. There's that Mountain King trying to bash. Scroll of Town Portal now being forced. Siphon mana from that Forest Troll Shadow Priest, as it is going to go ahead and teleport back away as well. All right, Scroll of Regeneration potion or Clarity Potion will be used. There you go, trying to heal up once more. Arcane and Sanctums should be followed up here. Are we going to perhaps see an Archmage second as a second hero? No, going straight into Castle, getting a Blood Mage second. All right, so Mountain King Blood Mage going up against a solo Blood Mage right now. And, well, I don't believe we're going to be going into any sort of pandas. All right, Mountain King a little bit far away. Are we going to look at a Stormbolt onto a Forest Troll Shadow Priest? Forest Troll Shadow Priest gets banished. It will be able to stay alive a little while longer. Mountain King trying to get a little bit more mana. Does have a potion of mana as well. Goblin Zeppelin picking up, dropping off. And is going to be able to, well, unable to Stormbolt the Goblin Zeppelin as the or unable to Stormbolt the Blood Mage as the Goblin Zeppelin is just right there. And all of a sudden, Lawliet low on hit points, and it looks like the Blood Mage of Infi has found a way to deal with his opponent. If you can't Stormbolt a unit, if I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, oh, does not get picked up. The Blood Mage could be in trouble, now picked up once more. All right, Blood Mage is now out onto the field. If we see a Dragonhawk here, Footmen are trying to dive on into this tower location. Guard tower down to 300 hit points and dropping pretty quickly. Well, we're looking at a little bit of tower here. Arcane Tower repair is not going to be in time. There goes one guard tower here. Blood Mage could be in serious trouble. No Stormbolt. Stormbolt? Nope, no Stormbolt there as the Arcane Tower now going after that Goblin Zeppelin. Footmen trying to retreat back once more. A couple of Footmen could get taken down. Units are still trying to continue to head back again. Mountain King getting a little bit of mana Stormbolt onto attempting fleeing Footmen, as we're going to see the Blood Mage now try and finish off that Footman right there. One or two more shots. One more shot should finish it off. There goes another Stormbolt, as we're going to see a little bit more damage come across again. All right, one low hit point Footman getting taken out, more slow, and all of a sudden, Infi gonna end up losing a couple of units here because of slow and those casters. Mountain King wants to get in front, should be able to get off a Stormbolt right there, and well, get in that final shot once more. All right, Tome of Retraining coming in from Infi's, Infi's Blood Mage. It's now going to go into Flame Strike and Siphon Mana. There is one Arcane Tower right there. Going to try to get into position, and, well, there goes that Flame Strike. The Peasants, are they going to be able to walk away in time? And, well, it looks like some of those Peasants may end up taking a little bit of too much damage. Blood Mage is still in position. There goes that Guard Tower once more. Another Scout Tower could get taken out. There's another Flame Strike trying to prevent any sort of easy retreat, as that damage, well, is going to be a little bit of a problem. Blood Mage, Archmage coming in from Infi. Archmage is going to try and walk all the way back here. Blood Mage still low on mana relatively, as he's going to finish off the remaining units. Meanwhile, we're looking at Mountain King trying to take down the expansion as well, putting pressure in multiple positions. Footmen, well, falling at the hands of the Mountain King as well. And this game is absolutely crazy as repairs are underway on the expansions themselves. Blood Mage shows up to the party, well, down across here, perhaps going to try to give more mana to that Mountain King. Mountain King very close to level 5. Needs one more peasant kill, but doesn't look like there's any easy peasants within range. Archmage going after these units. We are looking at Blizzard. All right, so Blood Mage, Archmage with Flame Strike, Blizzard, AoE strategy. Something I haven't seen in years, and that may actually be enough to put a lot of pressure on to the main mining bases. If your opponent is unable to mine anything, that is a very big deal. Archmage may try and come across. There's Blizzard now raining down. There's a Flame Strike, and that's going to be a lot of dead peasants as they try to retreat all the way back. All right, Arcane Tower taking a bit of damage over time. Force Troll, Shadow Priest, Archmage, Blood Mage is right there. Is it going to be enough to try and finish it off? And yes, that is going to be the final blow. No Blizzard to try and finish anything off there. Expansion is taken down. Knights are out onto the battlefield, but interestingly enough, by skipping Spellbreakers, well, it looks as though Lawliet is actually in a little bit of a worse scenario. He skipped the Spellbreakers. Now he needs to train them up. He looks like he was trying to go straight into Knights. Now needs Spellbreakers to deal with his opponent's units. All right, Force Troll, Shadow Priest, well, trying to finish off these remaining units as they are attempting to mine. Well, as Infi is sitting up on one base right now. Arcane Vault trying to be rebuilt as well. Sundering Blades on the Knights already available, perhaps to try and go after some of those peasants as well. Could easily just dive on inside here. One Arcane Tower is not going to be too much damage for quite some time. All right, Mountain King by his lonesome here. Blood Mage, well, looking to fight back against all of these units. Knights are in position. Blood Mage does only have Siphon Mana, unable to Flame Strike, as we're looking at all of these units continuing to fight here. Dispel Magic would work out very well to remove some of that precious slow, and that slow would end up keeping the peasants much better off. Are we perhaps going to be looking at a Flame Strike here? There's a Flame Strike. Units are trying to back away. There they go. Low hit point Footman going to get taken out. Forest Troll Berserker going to get taken out as well, but the Militia are actually unable to catch up on that distance, down to 51 hit points, as the Militia are just going to end up, well, turning back to their normal self here in just a moment. Is it going to end up getting taken down? Yes, they are, as the peasants are now trying to retreat back. All right, Blood Mage sitting at level 2. Couple of those peasants now retreating back as well. Blood Mage now sitting at level 2. Siphon Mana coming in from the other side here, as the Goblin Zeppelin picking up some of those last remaining units. Archmage showing back up out onto the field. This is turning into a rather strange game. Couple of Footmen walking through the fire and flames, and could end up getting taken out as well, as more heals are needed. All right, Blood Mage now making their way back off to the north. Are we going to see a Flame Strike? Mountain King shows up to the other side, and you can see a Flame Strike coming down through a bunch of low hit point units now down. Goblin Zeppelin could get shot down out of the sky as the Mountain King unable to finish anything there. Siphon mana into the Mountain King. Stormbolt onto the Blood Mage. Blood Mage of Infi going to get taken down. There it goes, as we're still looking at a level 1 Archmage trying to fight its way through. Archmage having a little bit of trouble, down to 110 or 112 hit points. Mountain King doesn't have enough mana, as Blizzard now raining down, destroying everything, or just trying to destroy everything here. Lawliet in a great position here, trying to hold or trying to put pressure while Infi is holding onto this front door. Infi doesn't, well, it was, yeah, Infi, sorry, no, Infi is blue. Lawliet trying to put the pressure here. Lawliet, will he be able to do enough here? That Blizzard is starting to count into large amounts of damage. There is not enough mana on the Priest. Not having Brilliance Aura is a major setback here, as the units are now still continuing to trying to back up here. Mountain King, what is it doing? Why is it anywhere in the front of this battle? Down to 97, 45, 38 hit points, down to 31. Scroll of Town Portal transferred. Spellbreaker, Flame Strike, and they finish off perhaps, or just get some damage onto those sorceresses, as the units are now making their way back off. Alright, Mountain King needs to heal back up. Scroll of Regeneration at the Arcane Vault, teleported to the wrong location. And, well, yeah, this is still a strange matchup. Mountain King Blood Mage going up against Blood Mage Archmage. Infi forcing Lawliet to get into Spellbreakers to try and deal, as we are now looking at Lawliet getting into a Paladin. Paladin as that third hero, going to heal up that Mountain King, trying to top him off as well. Level 3, or level 2, almost level 3 Blood Mage should be making its way out onto the battlefield as well. Level 2 Siphon mana will give much more mana here. Are we going to look at, well, Healing, Scroll of Regeneration, Clarity Potion. Units are looking like they're ready to move out. Blood Mage sitting at level 5. As we're going to go into a level 5, level 3, going up against all of these units. Stormbolt up onto that Archmage. Siphon mana. Mountain King could be in trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Siphon mana. Blizzard, well, losing mana while trying to go after a Flame Strike. Blizzard, Holy Light coming across as well, as the Knights are just diving into position as well. Knights trying to finish off some of those Spellbreakers. Knights do have Sundering Blades. There goes another Flame Strike, and a lot of damage going to be... Nope. The Flame Strike did not complete. The Blood Mage actually retreated back a little bit too quickly, denying the Flame Strike from actually finishing off. Blood Mage going to go ahead and get a Flame Strike from through beyond the trees. Could take down multiple units. There goes one Knight taken down there. 2 Forest Troll Berserkers, however, able to back up. Staff of Sanctuary starting to save some units as well. We have 1 Staff of Sanctuary, and that is it. Thank you for the follow. 1 Staff of Sanctuary on that level 2 Blood Mage. Still close to level 3, but remember, Infi's Blood Mage was so close to level 3 for so long, he has not killed off a single unit to get to that next level. Alright, what is going down here? Flame Strike just zoning out his opponent. That initial damage so much. Stormbolt onto that Blood Mage. Blood Mage down to 98 hit points, but not enough to finish it off, as the Paladin wants to get off a little bit more healing as well. We're looking at more damage coming across here. There's a little bit of damage. There's Siphon mana Archmage. However, it looks like it's able to break free, and that Blood Mage still sitting at level 3. This is the bad news for Lawliet. Lawliet has not been able to get any kills off onto his opponent to get that next well, power spike with that odd level. There it goes, finally getting up to level 3. Level 2 Siphon mana now available, but at what cost? 67 supply compared to 46. Infi is holding his own with the smaller army, trading and now getting higher and higher level on his heroes. Level 5, level 3, going up against 5, 3, 1. Yes, I know Lawliet still has that advantage, but Infi just seems to be doing a lot with, even though he has a much smaller army. Blood Mage going to be forced to back up here. We're looking at, well, level 3 Flame Strike. That's the reason why that initial damage burst just seems so high. Forest Troll Berserker just absolutely shut down right there in that moment, as the Blood Mage now trying to retreat back again. Flame Strike still on cooldown. Is the Blood Mage going to get enough mana, perhaps get another Siphon mana here in just a moment? Paladin, Mountain King, everyone low on mana. As, well, Blood Mage, Mountain King, Archmage going up against Archmage with Brilliance Aura. It looks like Infi's army with the level 1 Brilliance Aura is actually working out better, as we're looking at a slight engagement there. Alright, Siphon mana coming back away again. Are we going to perhaps try to get some mana back into those? Flame Strike possible, as, well, forcing the Spellbreaker battle. by going for Blood Mage, Archmage. There's that Siphon Mana, there's that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, there's that Flame Strike to try and counteract. I don't know why the Blood Mage felt like he needed to move to try and dodge there, but we could have 2 Knights getting taken down. All right, down to 111 hit points. Are we going to see a Staff of Sanctuary down to 32 hit points? No, it ends up staying alive. There's a Holy Light, no Staff of Sanctuary. Not quite sure why, as that seems like the perfect opportunity. It doesn't seem like anything, it's on cooldown at all. Yeah, should really try and staff that there. All right, Blood Mage sitting at level 5. Archmage will be getting up to level 4 here in just a moment. Level 4 Archmage, level 2 Brilliant Aura. All of these casters are going to have much more mana, and I like this mental play by Infi. Infi, by going for Blood Mage, Archmage with Flame Strike and Blizzard, he is forcing his opponent to not allow him to go for Knights, making his own Spellbreakers that much more powerful, since you cannot properly build the counter. Siphon Mana, well, an endless chain right there between those two. Level 2 Siphon Mana going back and forth. Archmage, however, does have that Brilliance Aura, and it's going to come down to, well, mana on Infi. Don't cross the streams. Yeah, mana on Infi right there, keeping that alive. All right, yeah, this is still a strange game. Spellbreakers. Yeah, the Animal War Training and the Sundering Blades, a little bit of a double risk scenario. There's an invisibility, and are we going to see a Flame Strike right there? Yes, you are. The Forest Troll Berserkers, the Knights taking a lot of damage. Paladin could get taken out. No, there's that Siphon Mana, and that is not a cross stream. That is a Siphon Mana from one and then Siphon Mana from the other, as another Flame Strike goes down. Priests are going to get taken down. The Spellbreakers are pretty much the only things that are staying alive. Knights, even with their 100, almost 1,000 hit points, unable to stay that alive as well. All right, Blood Mage making their way through here. A little bit more damage. Staff of Sanctuary saving that Forest Troll Berserker. All right. Units trying to fight their way through. There goes a Flame Strike. Oh, wow. One low hit point Peasant able to dodge enough damage there. Both sides still fighting their way through. Archmage sitting at level 4. Getting closer to level, getting halfway to level 5 so far. Spellbreaker's going to try to finish off this Arcane Vault. There's that Siphon Mana. There is an Invisibility. Invisibility as a way to break off that Siphon Mana from his opponent, as a bash coming in from the Mountain King. Mountain King now trying to back away. Siphon Mana away from the Archmage. Archmage now trying to break away as well. Are we going to see some Flame Strikes? Yes, we are. Militia being called in from Infi's side. Their AoE damage actually going to start to add up a little bit more, as the Militia trying to go after those units there. All right, Spellbreakers, Flame Strike, and Blizzard raining down, only hitting the Paladin and the Priest right there. The Knight able to dodge it just enough, as a Staff of Sanctuary being used to save again. What are those Peasants going to do? There's a Flame Strike going there. Peasants trying to retreat away. It looks like a couple of them are going to get taken out as well, as the Spellbreakers are all in position. A couple of Knights could get taken down. It looks like Lawliet, yes, able to save that one Knight here. Peasants are going to try and engage, and this expansion could be lost. 65 supply compared to 56. Lawliet has the larger supply and the larger army, ever so barely, but this town hall will get taken down. Archmage sitting at level 4. Blood Mage going to stay at level 5 here, as a couple of Peasants will end up getting lost in this fight. And after all this time, well, no one's mining at all. Main gold mines have been mined out. 2,000 gold left here compared to a starting amount of... Actually, no, that expansion was there. I think it's a 10,000 gold mine, so that is at least a 5,000 gold difference. Rather strange and intense game. Coming across Spellbreakers. Now, just incredibly important Siphon Mana. Mountain King not even bothering to try and Stormbolt that Blood Mage. Blood Mage sitting at level 5 here, going up onto the high ground, going to pull down those creeps. Archmage may try and get to level 5, trying to finish off here. Is the Blood Mage going to stick around? Yes, the Blood Mage is actually purposely sticking around here. Ogre Mauler going to get, well, is he going to get taken out? No, not taken out. Able to dodge away, as the Knights are going to try to get in position. Mountain King, well, that was just an illusion right there. Are we going to perhaps see some Flame Strikes or anything still come down here, as the Ogre Mauler joining in on the fight? Spellbreakers, Flame Strike, Blizzard raining down across all of those units. Spellbreakers will be really just enjoying, just standing under that fight there. All right, Spellbreakers continuing to fight their way through once more. Spellbreakers trying to shut down, yes, able to focus down a couple of those Priests. Lawliet now going after the weaker casters. Knights normally a very good idea in this matchup, not working out all too well, as Lawliet is actually diving in a little bit too far, finding himself in the wrong side as his own units are completely surrounded. Priests are now, or sorcerers now trying to back away. One sorceress will get taken down. Striker's going to win out on this battle. 58 supply compared to 49, as we're still looking at a bit of a chase here. All right, Paladin is going to get body blocked. Oh, trying to finish it up. Paladin down to 149 hit points, but it looks like it was able to back up again. Triple Staff of Sanctuary for Lawliet, saving all of these units constantly. That could be the big reason that this fight is still going that well. Spellbreakers and Paladin trying to back away again. Where's the battle coming through? Blood Mage getting completely surrounded inside his own base, and that is going to be dead Blood Mage as the Spellbreakers just dive on in without much of a problem. Knights trying to join back in on the fight here. Archmage may try and put in their pressure. Level 5 on the Archmage. Level 6 Mountain King, but with no mana, may not be able to do very much. Mountain King, however, does have Bloodlust after it was stolen somewhere else. Are we going to see perhaps, yes, a bash onto a Spellbreaker there? That Mountain King trying to get extra bashes across multiple units, and Lawliet playing extremely well, getting 3 extra Spellbreakers, more than I thought he would. Infi now down to 34 supply. Those 3 Spellbreakers dropping him from 43 supply down to 34. That is actually a very big swing right there, as Lawliet once again re-establishing his advantage, even though he does not have his Blood Mage.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right. It's Flame Strike battling out over here at the creep cap. Level 6, level 5 Mountain King trying to push on in. Level 6 Mountain King does not have Avatar. We're looking at, well, a Spellbreaker. Is it going to end up getting caught? No, it is not. Goblin Zeppelin elevatoring units up and down, as the units are now trying to retreat back once more. 134 supply compared to 53. Both sides trying to go after these units. Goblin Zeppelin saving those lower hit point units, but the Goblin Zeppelin does not have enough mana. Are we going to see a Stormbolt onto a Blood Mage? No, we are not, as we're looking at what the Goblin Zeppelin is going to be doing next. That Forest Troll Berserker, one Forest Troll Berserker, perhaps going to be the stuff of nightmares for that Goblin Zeppelin. Everything else cannot attack air, as the Spellbreakers are slowly regenerating hit points. No Blood Mage Resurrection. We're going to see a Flame Strike coming back across. Oh, there goes some damage. We can see some Blizzard. More Peasants going to get taken out. There they are. Archmage and Blood Mage both sitting at level 5. We're going to see Siphon Mana Stormbolt onto the Blood Mage. Blood Mage could get taken down. Is it going to get taken down? There's a follow-up bash. Blood Mage finally inside the Goblin Zeppelin. And the Forest Troll Berserker gets one shot off on that Zeppelin, and that is it. No sight up on the high ground, unfortunately, as that Goblin Zeppelin, well, wow. All right, Mountain King of Lawliet ordering to take down the peasants. The peasants are just actually feeding experience to the opponent. That's not what you want to be doing. Farms give experience. Nope. Burrows give experience. Farms do not. All right, a little bit of damage coming back across here. All right, bash onto the Archmage. This could be bad news. Mountain King still trying to wander around. There is a Staff of Sanctuary trying to save. We may see another little bit more damage, and, well, this is just bad news indeed. Goblin Zeppelin should really just be going after, or the Spellbreak, or no, the Forest Troll Berserker was actually taken out. All right, so Forest Troll Berserker was taken out, hence the reason why we could not see any more damage on that Goblin Zeppelin. Mountain King, what is it going to try and do next? Wand of Illusion could sell a little bit, could perhaps try and do a little bit of long distance mining, as we're looking at the Phoenix joining in on the battle. All right, Phoenix gonna get in some damage onto that Arcane Tower. Is that Arcane Tower gonna end up falling? Yes, it will. The Phoenix magic damage is enough, finishing off some of those units there. And a Phoenix is such a problematic unit right now. Well, the Phoenix needs to be over. It cannot be over this. If it dies over here, then it is going to end up, well, not having an egg to stay by. As that, well, here goes that Phoenix egg. All right, Phoenix Egg gonna go ahead and try and rehatch here in just a moment. Meanwhile, Archmage, Blood Mage, still trying to clear out some creep camps, trying to get topped off on mana. There is one Priest that needs to try and keep all of these units alive, as a couple of Militia just doing a run by here. That's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Meanwhile, Spellbreakers, Paladin sitting at level 2. Are we gonna see a Staff of Sanctuary on this low hit point Knight? He needs that. Spellbreaker is also stealing inner fire, as the paladin should get inner fire as well. Not quite sure. Well, nope, no. This could be bad news. Shockwave, Blizzard coming down. That low hit point knight, Staff of Sanctuary tries to save. Flame Strike coming back across. Archmage gonna get surrounded. No Staff of Sanctuary. Paladin is gonna be in trouble. No, Archmage gets surrounded, but the Goblin Zeppelin able to pick him up. That was absolutely huge, as all of the units end up picking up and getting dropped back off. All right, we're looking at a couple of units trying to back up again. Spellbreaker is trying to retreat back. I thought that would have been the end of the game for Infi, but the Goblin Zeppelin once again made its presence known. All right, a lot of problems. Spellbreakers are back down. Where I don't see the Phoenix Egg anywhere. Goblin Zeppelin picked up once more. Perhaps we're still on. Yep. No new Phoenix Egg for a little bit of time. Unholy Aura on that Paladin. Well, getting a little bit of extra regeneration. That is it. Mountain King trying to hold off and hold the door here. This is going to be a definite problem, as we're looking at, well, the Archmage finishing off the Gargantuan Sea Turtle. Do we have any priests whatsoever? Yes, this one priest of Infi's is going to be an absolute key to keep everything alive. Manual of Health, I believe that was, yeah, the other item getting picked up, as the Zeppelin now once again on the move. 27 supply compared to 46. This knight now racing down. One peasant doing long distance gold mining. Is that going to be enough? Knight sitting on 1-1 upgrades, heading back over here to the bottom left. A lot of buildings being left behind here. Goblin Zeppelin, oh, a little bit more flames, or a little bit more blizzard being brought in just to get all of that gold. And that has been the key. This priest, down to 15 hit points, needs to heal himself back up. There is now a new Phoenix up in the air, ready to cause a little bit of problems. The problem, though, is that Phoenix is only attackable by... Oh no, Orb of Fire. Alright, so Mountain King does end up getting an Orb of Fire to try and take down that Phoenix. Units are now trying to retreat back. Mountain King, Stormbolt onto the Blood Mage. Blood Mage could get taken down. There's that Siphon Mana. Mountain King going to try and finish things off here. Is going to be able to finish it off. There is a little bit of a dance back and forth. Orb of Fire onto that Zeppelin. And well, that could be a lot of damage. Zeppelin could get taken down. It gets taken down. There's a Flame Strike right there. Stormbolt onto the Blood Mage. Blood Mage could get taken down finally after all that time. Orb of Fire gonna be the changing factor, as the Mountain King able to attack air, and Lawliet takes the game. So many strong Zeppelin plays, but getting that Zeppelin shut down right there. Mountain King with bash on that Goblin Zeppelin, stunning the Zeppelin long enough to finish it off. Once you took out Infi's micro, that was the end of that game there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.